Hello everyone! Today we're going to be making some t-shirt yarn. Thanks to Art Room Glitter Fairy on Instagram, I found this amazing, easy, do-it-yourself way of creating your t-shirt yarn. You just need an old t-shirt, please make sure it's an old one, and some scissors. Let's do this! Alright, step one is cutting off the sleeves of your shirt. Be sure to cut just at the seam, so cut the seam off, you don't need it, and cut the bottom hem of your t-shirt. Again, old t-shirt. 100% cotton t-shirts work the best because they're a little stronger than what I'm using here. My blue ball of yarn there that you see was 100% cotton, and it's a lot stronger and easier to work with. Once you have the sleeves cut off, you should have a sweet tank top laying in front of you. Be sure to cut off the bottom hem. You don't need it, but you might want to set the scraps to the side. You could possibly use them for another project you might intend doing later on. Now you're going to cut straight across just under the armpits. You should have a large section of material left over after this. We're going to save it. This will be our main part of the yarn. Set it off to the side, and you're just going to cut along the sleeve curves and just under the collar. So we should end up with a kind of a medium-sized rectangle of material after that. All right, we are working with a smaller piece of material first. We're going to be cutting in kind of a zigzag, but you're going to stop before you get to the other side because you don't want to cut your pieces off. You want it to stay connected. It should end up looking like the letter M at the end. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. So I'm going to take my scissors and cut about 1/4 of an inch thick, maybe a 1/2 inch, all the way. And I'm going to stop before I get to the other end. I'm going to leave about an inch or so from the top of my material and my last cut. Now I'll rotate my material and start from the other side and stop before I get to the end. Again, about an inch away. Stop, rotate, continue to cut. Do you see how it's all connected in one piece? Yours should look just like that. This will make it one long, continuous piece of material. There's your letter M. It's all connected. All right, grab your larger piece of material and lay it out in front of you. Make sure it's pretty smooth. Smooth out any wrinkles, and you should have the two sides be the connected sides, the sides where the seam is. What you're going to do is cut one of those seams off, and the other seam should still be connected. So one side is open, just like this, and the other side stays folded. One side is open, one side is folded. Now rotate your material counterclockwise so that the open side is on the top. Open side is on the top. Notice my two pieces. I can open the top. The bottom is folded. Got it? All right, so now we're going to be cutting from the folded side. Again, your cut should be about a 1/2 inch thick, and you're going to cut all the way to the top, but stop. Before you get there, you're going to leave about an inch from the top of your material. So I'm going to be cutting as straight as I possibly can and stop. Notice I have about an inch of material right up at the top, maybe a little more. So I will continue to cut as straight as I can until all of my cuts have been made. All right, so you have a top piece of material and a bottom piece of material. You're going to be alternating marks on the top and the bottom from the left side to the right side. So what that means is I'm going to put a mark on the first section on the top. So I'll put an X. Then my second mark will go on the bottom at the second line. Go back to the top, put another X on the third, to the bottom, put an X on the fourth, to the top, put an X on the fifth, to the bottom, put an X on the sixth, to the top, put an X on the 7, to the bottom, X on the 8, to the top, X on the last one, which is 9 for me. It could be different for you. Now you're going to be cutting on those marks. Be sure to only cut one layer. So if my X is on the top layer, I only cut the top layer like this. Then I go to my bottom layer, cut where the X is. Back to my top layer, cut where the X is. To the bottom. Please, please, please make sure that you don't cut through both layers at the same time. Boys and girls, I did on my blue yarn, and boy, it was a lot of extra work. It is fixable if you accidentally cut through both sides. Just slow yourself down and do your best to pay attention. Alright, you should have 3 pieces of cut t-shirt now. You should have the first one that you cut. It was 2 that were cut together at the same time, so just pull those apart. And then the one very, very long piece that we just now cut. Alright, so this time you're going to gently tug on each strand to create kind of a tube. When you pull on this yarn, it stretches it out, which is what we're looking for. Now you're going to come across these little bits here. You can easily cut those off if you need to, if you don't like the way they look, or just leave them for texture. Don't cut too close to your split though. Leave some space there. Alright, it's time to attach all of our pieces together. To do this, I want you to grab one end of one piece of yarn, fold it in half, just like this, grab your scissors and cut a slit or a buttonhole on this side. Unfold it and you have an opening. Set that one down, grab another end of your yarn and repeat that step. So you're going to fold it in half and cut a small slit, just like this. Then you're going to take this piece and feed it through the first piece that you cut, like this. Grab it on the other side, open that, and pull the yarn through just like so. Once you pull it all the way through, gently pull on it so it tightens, and there you have it. I'm folding it, cutting it, putting it through, grabbing the rest of my yarn, pulling it, gently tug, and start winding it up around my fingers. Now I will be finishing off my ball of yarn. Alright, you should have a perfect ball of yarn to do whatever you'd like to do with it. On the next part of this video, I will demonstrate a quick version of how to finger weave if you are interested. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. See ya!